Okay, so let's talk about the energy which is inside ourselves. I want to share we all are full of positive and negative things. We all are full of positive and negative things, but it's all about the mind. It's all about the mind because it's mind that controls all the actions. And our mind has two dogs, yes, dogs, dogs, which are inside us. One is a mean dog and the other is a good dog, and they fight each other all the time. It is for us to decide which one wins. We have two dogs in our mind, and it's on us which one wins. And obviously, the one whom we will feed the most wins. So, the topic is journey to know yourself and to make our mind more and more stronger, so that always the dog which we want to win will win. And there are many questions in our mind, like who am I, what am I doing, what I want to do, am I on the right path, what do I love in myself. There are many things इन अवर सेल्व्स जिनको कि हम बहुत इग्नोर करते हैं, और हम कभी होता है हम अपने फीचर्स नहीं लाइक करते, हम अपने कलर को नहीं लाइक करते, हम अपने बॉडी स्ट्रक्चर को नहीं लाइक करते, बट यदि हम देखेंगे तो ये बहुत ही कम चीज़ें हैं. दीज आर फ्यू थिंग्स which are negative, and there are many things in ourselves which are positive. तो हमको उन पॉजिटिव चीज़ों को पहचानना है और उनको प्यार करना है, उनको और आगे बढ़ाना है. So starting with, there are 7 steps to know about yourself. Find your passion, define career, know your personality style. There are many online tests. By doing that test, you can get your personality type and you can work on that. And because generally we take our personality as the others things, we don't know exactly the personality type of ourselves, but we take our personality as the others say. दूसरे बोलते हैं यू आर सो एरोगेंट, तुम ऐसे हो, तुम वैसे हो. सो वी टेक अवर पर्सनैलिटी दैट टाइप ओनली instead of working on our personality. So, to know your personality exactly, you can go through that online test, or you can take advice of your teacher, your mentor, and get your personality type. Obviously, set your goals, learn to think. Many times we don't think, or we overthink. वी ओवर थिंक. हम जरा सा कुछ होता है तो हम एकदम उसके मतलब एक्सट्रीम पॉइंट पे पहुंच जाते हैं, इंस्टेड ऑफ थिंकिंग इन राइट डायरेक्शन. जनरली वी थिंक इन नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन. सो लर्न टू think properly about the situation, operate with integrity, execute daily, make a diary and to-do list, and giving back to your friends, your family, your society, your country. Then only you will get the success, or you can say mental peace. And create all these things by keeping in mind the following, because the following, these 5 are your pillars. Your pillars are what? Your physique, that means your health, your spiritual health, your family, your friends, and your finance. These are the pillars of your life. इनमें से यदि कोई भी पिलर थोड़ा सा भी हिल जाता है या डगमगा जाता
Professor
है.
Nagpal, sorry
Yes,
to interrupt. Actually, your slides are
yes.
not moving.
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
No problem.
Okay. Now, ma'am,
Yes, now you are at third number of slides. Is that okay?
the first seven steps.
Yes, yes. That slides we have seen in
And
last day.
now I am changing it, ma'am.
Yes.
These are subcategories. It is visible.
No, you just click on that number four slide so that it will be visible to us.
Okay, ma'am. So I will go like this. I can't make it full screen.
Okay,
Okay,
no
no
problem.
problem.
Okay,
Okay.
please go ahead.
So, yes, ma'am. So, we have talked about these seven steps in our life, and these seven steps we have to create these seven steps by keeping in mind the following, because these following five are the pillar of our you can say life. If इन पांचों में से कोई भी चीज बेटर नहीं है, लाइक फिजिकल हेल्थ यदि हमारी ठीक नहीं है, like spiritually our mindset is not good, or our family is in say in tension, our friends are not in good condition, or our financial health is not good, then we cannot do well. So these are the pillars of our life, so we have to keep these five things always in our mind. So the subcategories of yourselves are actual self and ideal self. So you have to know the difference between actual self and ideal self. Actual self is what we are, or what I am today is the actual self. And ideal self is what I want to become, what I want to become after 5 years, after 10 years is the ideal self. Okay, so we must know our actual self and our ideal self. Then only we can work on ourselves to become the ideal self. For that, we must know our strength and weaknesses. So, time to time, we have to do SWOT analysis of ourselves. So, all of you must know this analysis. We must know our strengths. Always there are strengths which are more than our weaknesses, but sometimes we don't know our strength. So we have to work upon our strengths, our weaknesses, and we have to do this analysis time to time. ये नहीं है कि आपने 1 साल पहले या 2 साल पहले यू हैव डन दिस एनालिसिस और आप उसी को बिल्कुल वो मानते हैं. That's not correct. You have to do it on monthly basis, because ये change होता रहता है, right? You have to do SWOT analysis, and for productive analysis, you have to stay focused on your goals, be specific, then avoid complexity, separate internal issues from external issues. That is very important. बिकॉज समटाइम्स जो भी हमारे इंटरनल इश्यूज हैं, या फैमिली के, फ्रेंड्स के, या घर के, उसको हम अपने वर्क प्लेस तक ले जाते हैं. दैट इज नॉट गुड, क्योंकि वहाँ जो भी हमारा वर्क प्लेस है, देयर उनको कोई मतलब नहीं है कि आपका इंटरनल मैटर क्या है. सिमिलरली यदि हम घर अपने वर्क प्लेस के टेंशन्स को लाते, तो दैट इज ऑल्सो नॉट गुड. सो वी हैव टू सेपरेट इट आउट कि हमारे जो घर के अफेयर्स है वो घर में ही रहे, और जो हमारे वर्किंग प्लेस के हैं उसको हम वहीं वर्किंग टाइम में खत्म करें. Then one more thing is self perception. For that, we must self aware, we must evaluate ourselves, and the most important thing is the way we perceive ourselves. परसीव योर सेल्फ रियलिटी का आईना दिखाते हैं. मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल यदि आप वर्किंग प्लेस में हैं तो दे यूज योर पावर और आपकी पावर के अकॉर्डिंग आपसे बिहेव करते हैं, या उनको कोई वर्क होता है, आपसे काम होता है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग आपसे साथ काम करते हैं. घर में भी आजकल बहुत कम लोग हैं जो घर में भी इवन आपको सही चीज बोलते हैं. घर में भी दे लिव लाइक मतलब इन फॉर्मेलिटी. तो कुछ फ्रेंड्स हैं, समटाइम्स यू यू आर वेरी लकी इफ यू हैव फ्रेंड जो आपको रियलिटी का आईना दिखाते हैं, जो रियलिटी में आपको बताते हैं कि आप कौन हो, आप कैसे लग रहे हो, आपने यहाँ ये गलती की, आपको यहाँ पर अपनी स्ट्रेंथ को बढ़ाना है. तो आपको ऐसे लोग ढूंढने हैं जो आपको रियलिटी दिखाते हैं. यू कैन सी दिस
Dr. Nagpal,
पिक्चर. Yes, yes,
uh,
ma'am.
yeah, sorry to interrupt. Actually, many of the participants are from USA and other region, so they can't understand the Hindi language. So,
Okay, okay, ma'am. Sure,
okay, please
sure,
continue.
sure, ma'am.
Okay, okay, thank you for
Okay, I will
understanding.
continue in English only.
Okay, thank you for your understanding.
Okay, ma'am. What do you depict from this picture? Anyone from the audience? What you can see on this picture? Anyone? Anyone?
I think no one understand anything. So, can you please explain?
Okay, okay, okay. No one understand. Okay, no problem. If you see this picture, then on far side you can see the person, old person. You can say old couple in this picture. But if you see in depth, then you can see two people, young people inside the picture. Now you understand? Now you can see?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So you can say that there are always a child or a young person inside you. And if you see this picture in that view, then you can see only the old couple. But you go into the depth, then you can see that couple also. So it is the strength of yourself. If you see the things which are inside the which uh, now you can see this picture. The person on the left say that there are four locks, but the person on the right say there are three locks, and both are correct. You can't say that the left side person is wrong, or you can't say that the right side person is wrong. Both are correct, and the object is same. So it is the view side also which is important. So you can't say if you are right, then the other person is wrong. If you are right, the other person is also right. Okay, so you have to be with that also. You don't argue with it. You have to go with that person because from his or her side, he is also right. And from your side, you are also right. So every perception is okay. Ma'am, again I am trying for full screen. Please see. Is it is visible? Full screen is visible, ma'am?
Yes, 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 visible.
Okay, ma'am. So the most important is attitude, and attitude is everything in your life. Okay? Again, this is the picture, and you can see the thing above the water and below the water. And above the water is the explicit, as you all know, and implicit thoughts and feelings. Okay, our thoughts and feelings that conscious awareness does not cover. Okay, we have conscious mind as well as unconscious mind, and our conscious mind is very less as compared to our unconscious mind. So we have to give strength to our unconscious mind also. Ma'am, can you see this slide, conscious and unconscious mind?
No, no, no. We are still in that number 11 slide. Yes, now it's visible.
Okay. So we have to give more nutrition to our unconscious mind so that we can get the things which are in our unconscious mind, and we will be more successful. Similarly, we have knowledge. We say we have knowledge, but the other person is more successful than me. So that's the problem, because knowledge is one thing and experience is other thing. So we can get knowledge from many sources, but experience we get only when we do the work. When we do properly the work, then only we can get the experience. So always experience better. Sometimes we think that we know each and everything, and I can do it very well, but the your boss or your teacher doesn't allot you that work. Why? Because you don't have experience in that field. So you have to work on very small things. You have to start working on very small things and get experience, and then go to the big things. Then many things which matters are roles in a social environment, which influence our you can say our conscious and unconscious mind state. Then social norms, upbringing. Our upbringing makes many, you can say that we live in present, but the past and future effects we most. Then there are some key concepts you must know. The ways you can enhance your self knowledge, आप कैसे उसको बढ़ा सकते हैं, ठीक? कैसे आप अपनी स्ट्रेंथ, वीकनेस, लाइक्स, डिसलाइक के बारे में अवेयर हो सकते हैं. यू मस्ट बी कॉन्शियस अबाउट योर बिहेवियर, योर एटीट्यूड, योर moods always. Become aware of moods, emotions, so that you can control it. Then examine, then observe how your environment affects you. Sometimes we are not aware of our environment. We are not aware of our things which affects us. So you must aware of your. And as I told you that you can go through the personality test. So these are some websites like www.insights.com, this and this. On you can go through this and you can get your personality type, so that you can work on your personality more and more. And you must say why we work to know ourselves better. So these are the reasons. Because of this, you must know yourself better. You will discover something which you don't know about yourself. If you work on yourself, then you can say that in the time of corona, when we are in home for you can say 2 to 3 months, I was in home. Similarly, you were also there at home and doing nothing. At that time, we discover many things in ourselves. We discover that, like me, I discover that I love paintings. I love to sit and do meditation. Similarly, you must have got something or discover something about yourself at that time also. You will know where your moods, attitudes, beliefs go. You will notice more than you imagine about the rest of the world. You will laugh more. You will find yourself on the track of getting what you want in your future, what you want to become. Okay, so these are the reasons uh, you must know yourself, and you must have some guru with you. This guru may be your teacher, your parents, your friends, or anyone. In Again in Corona, we got many people around us, to whom we don't know physically. We never met in our life with that person, but we are so close to them that we think that we know each other from a very long time. And I think that are also our gurus, because we personally don't know each other, but through communication, or you can say through technology, we are with each other, and we can take advice from each other. And you must have one guru with you. It may be virtual or it may be physically available anytime. Then it may be your mentor or anyone. And as I come to the end of my session, I want to take some questions. I want to take questions from the audience. If anyone have any question, any query. Actually, I am मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर. एज आप लोगों ने देखा होगा मेरी स्लाइड में, आई एम mechanical engineer and professor in mechanical engineering department. But this is my you can say favorite subject, and I discovered this in COVID time, that I can take session on these topics also. And I love to take your queries. Any query? Anyone from the audience? Any query? Any question?